Are you there? Come on, I know you can hear me. You can't keep ignoring me forever, you know? Please? Pretty please? You're actually here. I can't believe it. It's been so long. Ouch. Still haven't forgiven me for taking over your body, huh? I. About that. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry, alright? I want to talk. It's been around a month since you were trapped in my world and I became a sun being. Uh, yeah. It's been a month since I trapped you there. I said I'm sorry. I know I wasn't very helpful when you first crossed. It was confusing for me, too. I could barely function up here in this body. I know it's not a good enough reason to ignore you, but I never thought you would just leave me like that. I've been calling out to you all this time. I've barely kept it together. I thought I thought something might have happened to you. So something did happen to you? Don't tell me you got captured. Yes, I might have failed to mention earlier that as soon as you crossed the barrier, you technically became a criminal. I told you our relationship isn't exactly legal there, didn't I? What? No, you know what I mean. Taking leisurely walks and talking to my sun window. And then, you know, stealing your body. That kind of relationship. Any kind of relationship, actually. Even attempting to make contact with you made me an immediate target for the HRA. So you know of them. The Horizon Research Agency is supposed to handle all foreign affairs with the Sun World. But in reality, they're basically a secret police, making sure that all their precious research is kept strictly out of the public knowledge. And anyone getting a little too close to some answers quietly disappears. They had been looking into me even before I was assigned as your shadow, all those years ago. My tests were marked as abnormal, something about having mixed genetic material. They wouldn't tell me much, but ever since then, I noticed I was being watched. A short time later, my original sun window disappeared all of a sudden. I suspected Horizon had something to do with it. It's likely they noticed me trying to communicate with them, but I was never successful. I couldn't do anything, and yet one day, without any notice, they just died. Uh, yes, I mean broke. It broke. Living here has been changing the way I talk, the way I think. I've become sensitive to a lot more than just light. I've been able to maintain your body, but it's been very mentally taxing to exist here. I knew about your world and the details of your life, but I had no idea how it felt to be in it. I've been feeling really strange, and I've been wanting to see you. Busy, huh? Hmm, I'm sure you have. Your family is doing well, by the way. If you'd bothered to come visit once in a while, you would have seen that I've been able to mimic you perfectly. So your life may stay unchanged from how you left it. I go to work, I eat and drink water. I talk to the other sun beings. I told you I had been watching you for a while, much like Horizon was watching me. Wait, that's right. Where are you right now? What's happened to you since you crossed over? You what? You're hiding out at an abandoned prison in the Northern Valley? Doing what? Please tell me you did not just say researching dark matter. Are you insane? If Horizon was after us before, the whole government will be looking for you now. You don't know what they're capable of. There's a reason all the prisons there have either been abandoned or repurposed. They just hand all the outlaws to research facilities now. They're obsessed with this place. Ever since the Black Sun Project was first initiated, all the shadow beings, no, every being, is just a test subject to them. You can't let them find you. You hear me? Now tell me what you've been doing with dark matter. You just continued what I started? I was merely looking into it. It was all hypothetical. I never intended to try actually touching the stuff. Do you have any idea how dangerous it is? Just what have you been doing all this time? Trying to get yourself killed? Are you doing this just to spite me? So you weren't compatible with my world after all. You were barely keeping yourself from scattering into pieces and were in agonizing pain for the first few hours. After that, you lost your connection to me and began looking for a way to get back. I'm so sorry. What do you mean, don't be? You sound different. Now that I mention it, you look a lot different as well. You don't look at all how I used to in that body. You've somehow managed to keep many of your sun being features. You certainly don't look normal. No wonder you're hiding out in that death trap of a facility, seeing as you resemble an escaped experiment. Oh, no, I apologize. That came out wrong. I'm just saying you'd stand out. I feel hesitant to say this, considering the circumstances, but you look rather appealing. I like this form. It suits you very well. I mean, it's fine. Mm. Were you born in a black hole? Because it stole all the light in the universe just to put it in your eyes. That was a shadow joke. The stupid sun world has ruined me. No wonder you're all so weak and gullible. The sunshine and fresh air make my brain feel all fuzzy. Do I? I should appear just like you when you were a sun being. Perhaps a month older. I've been trying not to change your appearance too much, so as not to raise suspicion. I see. So your eyes can see more than most. That might explain why they draw me in so strongly, just like the sun world did so long ago. The more I look at you, the clearer I can see your face. You look so close, like I could just reach out and just... Uh, what just happened? I think I zoned out for a bit. Yes, of course I'm in a secure place. I didn't think I'd escaped all danger just by running away to another world. I hesitate to tell you this, but if Horizon exists, then it's very likely the Sun World has a similar organization, meant to research and restrict knowledge about my world. I mean, the one you're currently in. I still don't know the word for it. Yes, I see you've learned some of the common language. Good job. Your pronunciation is really good. Anyway, I've realized just how impulsive of a decision it was to come here. I was always drawn to this world, but now I realize I was also drawn to you. Your absence was a greater pain than I could have imagined. I even came to the conclusion that I'd rather live as your shadow if I could stay by your side. If we could go back to how it was the day we met and talked in the forest. No, well, yes. I'm saying I will let you back out. You can go back to being a sun being, and I can be your shadow. If they don't catch me, that is. Well, even if they do catch me, you'll be fine. As far as I know, they don't have access to this world yet, and they'll just assign you a new shadow. I don't wish to keep you there any longer. As sensorially pleasing as your new form is, I sense a slightly concerning shift in your personality. I don't know what you've discovered since being there, but I think it's changing you. So, what do you say? Take my hand? A, a kiss? Uh, uh, mm, you, you think we should use a kiss? I don't think that's how it... Well, yeah, I guess it would work. It's just, okay, I'll shut up already. If you're sure. What happened? Why are you here? What did you do? We both crossed the light border. We are both shadow beings. We're both in my homeworld. This shouldn't be possible. My eyes. What did you do? You have changed. You've gone mad, haven't you? What will happen to your sun form? Does it even exist anymore? Are we both shadows without sun windows now? Doesn't that mean we're both stuck here? Why are you looking at me like that? You're scaring me a little. Is this what it was like for you when we first met? My head hurts like hell. I can feel the air twisting me up inside. This body isn't mine. I feel like I'm drowning. Whatever I am, it's not supposed to exist here. Why did you do this? I promised to show it to you someday. I guess I did, but I only said that to trick you. Aren't you angry with me? Don't you want to go home? I can see that. This place is amazing. Is this what you've been working on all this time? I guess that's also how you pulled me through the barrier. You really shocked me when you just grabbed me by the collar like that. We were supposed to go through at the same time in opposite directions, basically passing through each other. But you just grabbed me and dragged me here. I see that you used some of my blueprints, but how did you stabilize it? I still don't understand. Not the research. You. I took everything from you, and you just had the chance to take it all back. But instead, you've trapped us here. This is my home, but to you it must be a nightmare, where you live hidden away and alone in the dark. Yes, I suppose you won't be alone with me here. Listen, I just wanted you to know that Oh, what are you doing? Hey, this isn't funny. Take this off. You're not still mad, are you? You do not want to mess with me. I know I've been gone for a while, but I was born here, you know? Whatever you're planning, I promise I can do worse. You've sure gotten comfortable in the dark. Up close, I can barely recognize you anymore. I was really trying to be nice, but it looks like there's no need to be gentle. I'm impressed, my dear. You've truly surpassed all of my expectations. But after you've shown me such a good time, I'm not satisfied with just being your shadow anymore. I'm gonna show you who is really trapped with who in this cursed place.